our weekly sports update here on clbTV and Mix 1080 AM WUFO and the internet at www.wufoam.com. The arrival of Vince Young has people talking in Western New York, as I talked about last week. And many of you think that I am absolutely wrong that he's not going to beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick. Well, let me tell you something. If Vince Young does not beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick, he should consider retirement. He should consider going into another sport. Any competitor in his right mind wants to be a starter. Vince Young was the third overall pick of the 2006 draft, coming off an NCAA championship win, upset win over the USC Trojans. I cannot see a guy with that type of resume, when he hits the pros, he begins to see some success, makes the Pro Bowl twice, Rookie of the Year, that all of a sudden an epiphany happens and he now believes that he is a backup, a second stringer. Also, I can't believe that Buddy Nix or Chan Gailey had a great epiphany that he is a backup or second stringer, that they would bring a guy in here who is really a second stringer or a backup. I don't think so. And the way Ryan Fitzpatrick played in the last 9 games of the season, I guarantee you that they brought in Vince Young to be more than a backup. Are they saying that? No. Did they call Ryan Fitzpatrick and advise him that they're going to sign Vince Young, but he is the backup and it's your team? Yeah, right. That's why they gave you a contract with that type of extension, making good competitive money, but it also gives the team an out if you start stinking up the field the way you did last year. Vince Young was brought in here for a trial to see if he could beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick. 1 year with a $2 million base, and he can make upwards to $3 million. That's what it is. It is a tryout. If he wins, he will be the starter. If he doesn't, he will not be back here next year. If he was a backup, he got a 2 to 3 year contract because they believe he's a backup. Tyler Thigpen is the backup, people. Vince Young was brought in here to see if he can beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick. That is the nature of this NFL. So to think that he's the backup is foolish. Vince Young was brought in here to see if he can beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick. If he can, he's the starter. If he doesn't, he really won't be back here next year. Tyler Thigpen has a 3-year contract. He will be, because he is what he is, a backup. Vince Young is not. Let's clarify that. Getting to the OTAs of the Buffalo Bills, they begin practicing fervently with the coaches next week. And when you see what they're doing and the team that they have put together in the offseason, you cannot help but be excited about Western New York's favorite team. The Buffalo Bills have done an excellent job this offseason of filling in the holes that we saw last year and providing depth for their starters, that if there are injuries, we have people that can come in and play at a very high level and keep this team competitive, something we have not seen here in about 10 years. But now we have an opportunity to see if the Buffalo Bills can take it to the next level. And also there is pressure on Chan Gailey and Buddy Nix in their 3rd year of this administration to make a jump to be competitive. And the first place they need to be competitive starts day 1 against the New York Jets. They must become competitive in the East. If they are not competitive in the AFC East, they go nowhere. They have done miserable in the AFC East for a number of years, and it is time to get that first monkey off their back. And then you move forward to the playoffs. Win your division first, you're in the playoffs, and then you're competitive. We're going to talk more about this on next week. I am the mighty Opa.